Gather around. It's time for the show to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, there were so many matches this year that were just too much.
So this won't be a shocker because we've had a handful of really awesome matches that we just can't stop talking about.
How many times have these guys fought? Like it's been quite a bit.
I've been saying this all year. They're just so great to watch. We saw the heel turn coming, and then when it happened, nice and bloody, both dramatic and beautiful.
You are now entering the ring with Shoots and Ladders podcast. Here are your hosts, Desiree and Jason.
Shoots and Ladders, Clash at the Castle predictions. What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
This year, WWE is making history at Clash at the Castle as it comes to Paris, France. Anytime WWE takes over a major international stadium, the energy is on another level. What are your initial thoughts, Des?
Exactly that. Because we are out of the States, they are going to be out of control. And that's what makes these PLEs so magical and so much fun is these international crowds. So this one should be really interesting.
Absolutely. As of right now, we only have 4 matches. There's rumored for other matches, but we're just going to do the ones that are confirmed. So the first one we're going to do is Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Let's kick things off, and this has all the potentials to be a classic. Roman versus Bronson. Des, who are you backing here, and what grade would you give this match?
I'm not the biggest fan of Bronson Reed, so I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. I think this one is going to be a no-brainer just because he's been teasing, him coming out, and the fact that Bronson's got a couple of pair of his shoes, he needs to win him back. So I would expect Roman to be victorious in this. It should be fun. I do expect some interference from Paul Heyman and the rest of them guys. So that won't be a surprise there. Maybe some run-ins for Roman. So I think it'll be, like I said, interesting. I think this one will be the one I'm really kind of unsure of how they may take it. So either way, I'll give it maybe a B+.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll give it a B. This is kind of an interesting match, just like you said. I thought it would make more sense for Roman versus Braun Breaker. I could see Braun Breaker kind of coming in and Roman and him basically starting a feud because I think that's where this is ultimately headed. Yeah, I just let Roman win. I'm not too hot on this match, but let's just keep going. All right, next one. Okay, Sheamus versus Rusev. For the 100th time, we have this match. Des, are you even remotely excited for this one? What's your prediction, and what grade would you give it?
Yes. It's like a never-ending love story where they just won't, deal with it. I don't know what's going on here. I like them both. That's the issue. And, I think they do have good chemistry together. However, this is the same thing, different day kind of deal. I would think just because they're in Europe, they may favor Sheamus. So who knows? He'll pull out a shillelagh and, have some fun with it. So yeah, let's go with Sheamus. It'll be okay. I'll give it like a B-. It'll be a banger.
Yeah, I'll give it a B- as well. Listen, what's funny is we talked about this before. Storylines repeat themselves. They did this storyline basically with Sheamus and Cesaro, and they're doing it again, where they were fighting for endlessly multiple times every single week, and then eventually they teamed up. I could see that happening here too, because I don't think creative knows what else to do with them. But B-, let's just move on. Hopefully the crowd will like this better than us. All right. Okay. John Cena's last appearance in Paris. We've come to this moment. Des, who you have winning this one, and what's your grade?
I think just because John is now America's sweetheart again and the fans' sweetheart, everyone's backing him. I don't even think Logan secretly even wants to win because I don't know. If Cena's going to win, it's going to be actually really good, I feel. Just because Logan, I think, is a great contender and a good competitor in the ring. He's very entertaining, very hateable. So the crowd is going to get a kick out of it. And it's just going to be nice to see Cena towards the end of his run right now. So it's going to be great. I'll give it an A.
Okay, yeah, I'll give this one an A. I see Cena winning. Everything you just said, they're kind of setting it up pretty nicely. The only drawback is I kind of wish they had more time to set it up. I think would make this a lot more fun. Maybe they'll have another match. Who knows? But yeah, right now, Cena for his last time in Paris. I think that would send this crowd happy. All right, now time for the main event. Rollins versus Uso versus CM Punk versus LA Knight. The stars are out. The stakes are high. Dez, who you see walking out the gold, and what grade are you giving this main event?
I'll tell you one thing. One word, 4 letters, nah. Yeah, I want my man, LA Knight, to win. It's about damn time. All of them have been champions except Knight. And the crowd is pushing for him. The fans have been pushing for him. I really want him to win. And if he doesn't, I know it's only going to elevate him even more. So I just have a feeling they're going to let Seth still win because he's Seth, but I feel like the true star of the night will be LA Knight. That's how I feel. Crowds love him. International crowds love him. And respectfully, if Jay could hold a title and be very mid on a mic and still have that star power, LA Knight is 10 times better on a mic and best overall. Why not? So yeah, that's where I'm at. I really want LA Knight to win, but if they don't, he's going to be the true star of the night. And I'm going to give it an A. I think it's going to be fantastic.
Okay, I'm just going to echo everything you just said. And if LA Knight doesn't win this match, I see Seth Rollins winning, sadly. But if LA Knight doesn't win, hopefully the momentum will still build. Hopefully maybe he wins the Rumble or something fun and he gets the Headline Mania, and that will be his moment. That would be awesome.
Let's push this guy. Damn, let's go.
All right. Okay, so now as far as final thoughts, we know WWE will likely add a few more matches as we get closer to the show, but based on what we've broken down so far, Des, what are your final thoughts?
They never disappoint when it comes to any kind of international shows. So I think the excitement and the volume of the crowd will really ignite the matches. So I think that's what's going to be really great. Who knows? We'll get some fun surprises. I don't doubt that they won't add 1 or 2 more matches, but overall, I think this will be fun. I would give it like a B plus, A minus.
Cool. Yeah, I think the card itself would probably be a B minus, but to your point, I think the crowd will actually lift it up because the energy will be that explosive. So the crowd itself will basically raise a letter grade, but I'll give it a B plus purely because of the crowd.
Yeah.
All right, that actually wraps up this episode. What are your thoughts on the Clash at Paris? Please shoot us a DM at the Shoots and Ladders. And like always, please like, share, and subscribe both on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right, until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.
Bye, friends.
This has been Shoots and Ladders. Follow us for more content.